Oh, sing that song for me, Lou.
Mr. Digglepuss. Mr. Digglepuss! Oh, I think he's afraid of my shadow. Why you be like me? I'm brave because I fear nothing when I am in the right. Whoever pushes me around will find me full of fight. I fear nothing when I do nothing wrong, and so I toddle on my way and sing a merry
Yes, I love
song.
it, man. It feels so good. This is the gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. I hope all is well with you guys. Do me a favor, hit the like, make sure you remain subscribed. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I see you guys coming in, man. I really do appreciate you being here. And thank you to everyone who has hit that super thanks feature. I really, really do appreciate you guys. Now, listen, guys, I want to dive into this, and I want to try to make this a relatively quick one because I got to go out, of course. Got to take my son somewhere. So, listen, guys, last night I was on the mighty Fatal J's channel, right? And I want to start this video off like this because I just want to illustrate something to you guys. You guys know I have been talking a lot about my they them theory, whereas I'm saying that there's a lot of black viewers out there. There's a whole bunch of us out there. Let's face it, we're all over the internet. And we tend to be more concerned with what white people are doing with their voices. You know what I mean? Like to the detriment of your own interest and your own concern. Like, I don't like to talk along racial lines. I really don't. I don't believe in tribalism. Anyone who's been watching my videos all these years knows this. All right. But unfortunately, this is kind of what we're faced with these days. And I feel like until we get an understanding, I have to keep hammering this point home that while you're so busy fixating on what other people are doing, you could be building something for your own. That to me is simple elementary. You know what I mean? So I have a perfect example of this, right? Getting back to my little brother Fatal J's channel, I want to share something with you guys, for example. Now, I was on his stream last night and we had a great old time. Shout out to Fatal J. All right. And let me just show you guys. Come on, baby. All right, here we go. Okay, so here it is, Fatal J's channel. I got, guys, go over there, make sure you give him a subscribe, give him a like, all of this stuff. This is the video here. Cornballs fell for MCU Ironheart marketing again. Corn Sweat avoids human way quote. Okay, we're talking about truth, justice, and the human way. It was a very interesting conversation we had. All right, now as it stands, the video got 149 views right now. Okay, sometimes it just hits the algorithm that way, But what I want to call your attention to is the comment. And there's only one comment here, which tells you how freaky this is. It's very, very rare, if not ever, that Fatal J just gets one comment on a video, right? But there's just one comment here, and I want to share it with you guys. And this is from some dude named at Carol Danvers Baby Father. At Carol Danvers Baby Father says, he came all the way over here to say, no comments or comments, I guess he meant, no comments in under 300 views. Let me tell you this, because I know you're going to see it. You will never be on the level of the critical drinker, geeks and gamers, nerdrotic, and whatever other right-wing YouTube accounts you're trying to follow behind him. Praise God for not allowing this ass channel to thrive. No comment and under 300 views. You'll never be on the level of critical drinker, geeks and gamers, nerdrotic, and whatever other right-wing YouTube accounts you're trying to follow behind him. Praise God. Praise God, he says. Praise God for not allowing this ass channel to thrive. Carol Danvers' baby father came all the way over here to drop that. Now, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and guess that Carol Danvers' baby's father is a black man. Okay, now this is what I was talking about before. If you watch the stream with me and Fatal J, all we're talking about is the dignity of the black audience and how it's very important that we're able to have standards and be critical and not be taken for granted by the industry that's making billions of dollars off of us. And the one voice that you get, and I love that it's just one comment here, okay? This is not the own that you think it is. I love that the one comment that's here is from either it's a black man or it's a white liberal, the American Society of Magical Liberals. There is no conservative, there's no right winger who would leave a comment like this because honestly, they don't give a shit, to leave a comment like this. Somehow this person is burnt because we're talking about the dignity of the black community. Now you see what I mean? You come to this channel over here with 149 views and you want to invoke the names of the Critical Drinker, Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, and whatever right-wing YouTube accounts that you're trying to follow. If you talk to Fatal J at all, you know that he's not some right-wing wannabe person. You know what I mean? He's a free-thinking, independent, strong-willed black man, human being, who only calls it like he sees it. But of course, he can't get the respect of being that because this person is so fixated on they, them over there. You see the example of what I'm talking about here? It just blows my mind. I love that you left this comment, Carol Danvers' baby father, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for helping to prove my point. This is the sickness of it all, because I can guarantee you this. If you go over to those other channels, the Critical Drinker, Geeks and Gamer, Nerdrotic, and whoever, what you're not going to see is Carol Danvers' baby father invoking the name of Fatal J or the Gospel or Mark with a C. Okay, you're not going to see it. This relationship, this terrible relationship that so many of these people with the disease of their mind have, only goes one way. Only looking over there. You will never see them over there talking about us. They're never wanting to be us. We're always wanting to be them. Now, who does that say more about? You, Carol Danvers' baby father, or us? You see what I'm saying? This is the point. This is why we don't grow, because of people like this. No comments and under 300 views. Aha, aha. Bro, there is something seriously wrong with that, guys. You got to understand, I know what I'm talking about here. This is what ails this particular section of YouTube, okay? Comments like this, disgusting comments like this, disrespectful comments like this. Now, guys, whoever's watching this video, I would like you to do me a favor. Go over to Fatal J's channel. You see it there, all right? My brother Fatal J. And look for this video, Cornballs Fell on MCU Ironheart Marketing Again, and give it a like, man. It's like you don't have to watch the whole stream. It was something like almost an hour and a half. Just give it a like, give it a view, because people like this, man, it's like they get off on someone who's just trying to do the right thing, someone who's just trying to grow. They get off on squashing that because they're so afraid to see the truth. The only thing that you're telling us, Carol Danvers' baby father, is that the truth hurts you. And I think that's very, very sad. All right. Now, I want to move on to something else because, like I said, I don't want this to go on too long here. All right. So let's see, because what I want to talk about is something that I noticed. And I want you guys to tell me if you noticed this too. All right. I want to show this to you real quick because, like I said, brother's got stuff to do. Let's see if we can bring this up real quick. All right. Actually, we got to go back. All right. So let's go back and see if we can access this right here. Okay. Now, you guys might remember I quoted this article yesterday from The Root. MAGA trolls are attacking Disney's Ironheart, but here's how the black internet is fighting back. Now, one of my commenters made an excellent point, and I'm sorry that I missed it myself. While we're claiming ownership of Ironheart when we really don't own it, I made the point that it was actually created and owned by two white men. They're talking about the black internet. What exactly is the black internet? We don't even own that. You see how backwards ass some black people are? Some, not all. The black internet. There is no black internet because you don't own the internet. Okay? I mean, you got to pay your fee just like everybody else. I don't know if there's a white internet or a black internet. There's just the internet, all right? And the ones who pimp all of us out. So anyway, I went over this article and it occurred to me there was something interesting about this article, something familiar. So I went back and I saw this. Almost looks exactly the same. This is not the same article. This is also The Root, but it says racists are review bombing black-led Star Wars series, The Acolyte, despite high ratings from real critics. Once again, Star Wars fans show their true colors when a person of color or woman gets to shine in a galaxy far, far away. Keep in mind, this was June 18th, 2024. Almost a year to the date, okay? Well, let me go back. We're getting a little bit ahead. Almost a year to the date of this one, June 25th, 2025. You see what I mean? Very interesting, isn't it? How it's always the same playbook for all of you people who are just every year you jump through those hoops. Every year The Root has to write an article like this. Every year we have to attack each other. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When are we going to wake up and understand how we are being exploited? The black audience is being exploited, okay? And it's a destructive force, this exploitation. Guys, look at it again. It's almost identical, bro. I know I'm not tripping, right? This is the article about The Acolyte, June 18th, 2024, right? And there you have Amanda Stenberg. Why does it keep jumping over? All right. And here is the Root article from this year about Ironheart, June 25th, 2025, about Dominique Thorne. Almost identical, guys. We're talking about young black women in the lead role. Multiple articles were written about both of them, about the history that they were making and how you were a race traitor if you didn't support these stories, right? Which may or may not have been lacking. I don't have Disney Plus. I didn't have it then, so I didn't watch The Acolyte, but I wasn't impressed by it. I wasn't impressed by what I saw. But I'll tell you one thing that I know is common in both of these shows. Now we can go to the next one, and that is the young black women in both of these shows that were supposed to appeal to young black girls ended up embracing evil, ended up embracing the devil. In Star Wars' case, this was a Sith, I believe. You know, it was a dark side user. Let's just put it that way. She succumbed to the dark side at the end of the show. The series is not getting a season 2. So this lead black girl character that was supposed to be an inspiration and aspiration to all of the young black girls everywhere ended up embracing evil. Isn't that interesting? Because in Ironheart, from what I've heard, in the last scene, what's her name, Riri Williams, ends up also with a choice to embrace evil, right? And that would be Sacha Baron Cohen's character, Mephisto, right? So she is seen embracing that evil. Isn't that interesting, guys? Maybe it's just me. Somebody let me know, because I haven't heard this anywhere else. But I see things, man. I see things. And usually you're more likely to see things when you distance yourself from things, right? So I'm not emotionally invested the way a lot of you sissy little black men are who want to attack other people. Not that you like it, right? I've always said you can like whatever you want to like, but it's the ones who like it and then want to attack the ones who are critical. They're not the same. If you like it, you can like it. But this liking it to attack other people and question their blackness, that's the telltale sign right there, right? So I'm seeing this, guys. Now you tell me if I'm wrong. This is a major similarity between these two shows that were supposed to be defended by the black community. Black girl embraces Satan. Black girl embraces evil, the dark side, right? That's what we have going on with both of these things. Now, we don't have word that Ironheart is going to get a season 2. So they're kind of possibly leaving the series with her embracing evil, you know, just like the acolyte. I think that's mind blowing. You know what I mean? But there it is. And remember, guys, we are supposed to be rallying behind these shows as a show of solidarity, of blackness, because they put a black face on it. They're putting a black face on evil. Do you understand what I'm saying? Through our women, through our young women. I'm sorry that it has to be the coon. I'm sorry that it has to be the Sambo who's pointing this out. But damn it, it is what it is. All right? So that's what you're seeing here, right? Once again, back to back. Maybe there'll be something exactly like this in June, just in time for Juneteenth. Wow. Next June, June 2026. Maybe we'll see the next young black girl get used by Disney to push a demonic agenda. Maybe that's what we'll see. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show that to you so you could see exactly what I'm seeing. You can tell me if I'm just tripping, right? But I just wanted to point that out. Once again, I want to give a great big shout out to Fatal J for having a very important conversation with me last night. If you want to go over to his channel, like I said, give his video a like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to his channel, feel free to do that. Guys, get in the comment section. It's your turn to tell me what you're seeing here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. And if you want to give to the channel, there is a super thanks feature. I do appreciate you. This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.